Hey, this is Josh with Mid-America RV in Carthage, Missouri, and today I want to talk to you about something that is kind of special here at our dealership. It's called RV Warranty Forever. Now, you may have heard about lifetime warranties before, or even heard of RV Warranty Forever before, but this is truly a unique product that we've had for our customers for years now, and we've got to see over and over how much it benefits them. So what is RV Warranty Forever? Well, the first thing is it comes on every new and select pre-owned products. Basically, if I have a used camper here that's 2 years old or less, it can actually have RV Warranty Forever coverage on it as well. So those are the units that qualify for it. What does it cost? It doesn't cost anything to our customers. So you're basically getting additional coverage on top of whatever the manufacturer is giving you, or in the case of a used unit, you're getting more coverage than what we could do on, say, one of our certified used units that only gets a 12-month warranty. Things that it covers, because it is a limited warranty, so it's not comprehensive, but it covers a lot of expensive components on a trailer. And what you got to think about is it's really a lot of the common components that are on everything from, say, a Springdale Mini all the way up to something like this Fusion fifth wheel. Things like your air conditioning system. So in this case, we've got 3 air conditioners on this trailer. They're all 3 covered for the entire time that the customer owns this unit. There's no cost for repairs, so 100% of the parts and 100% of the labor is covered. There are no deductibles. And this coverage is good through the United States and Canada, so it's going to travel with you wherever you're going on your adventures. It's also going to cover your furnace components and your LP system. It's going to cover suspension and brake components. One of the biggest things that we see claims on is the fact that it covers kitchen components, particularly refrigerators. So in this particular one, you can't see it in this shot, but we've got a nice 4-door Norcold Polar Max. It's about a $5,000 refrigerator if it has to be replaced. If at any point this goes out while someone owns it and they still have the lifetime warranty coverage because they bought it new from us, they're going to get that replaced at no cost to them. And we've seen it happen before. So it's a huge benefit to doing business here, because if you really think about budgeting for camping, you've got obviously, the cost of your camper, and you've got your fuel to get where you're going, you've got your rentals for your campsite, you've got your food, your activities, any of the stuff that can add up. These are all enhancing your experience. They're all there. They're part of the overall experience. But now if you have an air conditioner goes out that's going to cost $1,500 to get replaced, that could almost eliminate an entire trip, which defeats the whole purpose of having the camper to begin with. So our philosophy is to help customers be prepared and not have to worry about big expenses that might come up when they are using their camper, or something that might come up right before they're going to use their camper. I mean, you could definitely use a cooler if your refrigerator goes out, but it's really going to limit what you can handle and what you can have on hand if you like to cook in your trailer. So there's a lot of little things like that we like to have the peace of mind there. Another thing we haven't talked about, the water system's covered. So everything from the tank to the tip of the faucet and back down to the tank again is covered. So water heater, water pump, plumbing issues, those things are all covered the entire time that you're in the trailer, and that's huge for most of these RVs, because that can be problematic, and it's something that's nice to just know that when there is an issue, it can be taken care of at no cost. One of the biggest questions we get, or one of the biggest misconceptions we get, is that there's a massive cost to keep the warranty intact, and that's simply not true. Matter of fact, for all of our customers that buy here, when they come back in for the annual inspection, we already do the first one at no cost to the customer. It's usually an hour labor, so right now that's $129 with us. First time a customer comes in, we don't charge anything for it. Now with this annual inspection, you have to think of it like an oil change for your truck. If you go buy a new truck, you don't change the oil, you drive it 10,000 miles and blow the motor. Well, even though it's technically under warranty, you haven't done the recommended maintenance to maintain it, so therefore the warranty's void on that engine. What RV Warranty Forever wants you to do is get to a service center like ours. It doesn't have to be ours, it could be someplace close to your home, it could be a mobile service, it could be any number of people that can do this for you. And they've got 4 items that you need to check every year. We're going to inspect the roof and make sure that there's no seals that need to be taken care of, and if so, we can deal with that. It's going to be something that's going to be lifetime worth of maintenance on any of these RVs, you've got to make sure that you're not letting water get in from the top, because it can really damage your RVs. So inspecting the roof seals is number one. Then we're going to check the running gear and the hubs and make sure that you're not going to be in any danger of having, say, a blowout. You know, if bearings lock up and then you blow out a tire, which will cause even more damage to the rest of the trailer. So that's number two. We're going to inspect the furnace and the LP system, essentially just to make sure that there's no fire hazards on the camper. And then we're going to inspect the water heater to make sure that the pressure relief valve is working properly, so you don't have any issues with water there. So those are the four most basic things you should be inspecting on your camper every year anyway. And they just want to make sure that the most basic maintenance is being done and getting a service department's eyes on it to make sure that the camper's in good shape. So as long as you're doing that every year, and it's always going to be from your anniversary date, so if you bought the camper today, you would have 12 months from today to get that inspection done, and then you're good for another year. We actually have a little pamphlet that'll come with you that's got little tear out coupons that you can take with you that shows the service center what 4 items need to be inspected. So you can hand that to them, they can fill it out, give you a receipt, and from there it's super easy. On that same coupon, it gives you an address if you want to mail the information in, it gives you a fax number if you want to fax it in, an email address if you want to scan and email it in, and it even has an app that you can scan where you can just take a picture of your receipt, take a picture of your coupon, submit it in through the app, and then they've got record at it with the warranty company. So super easy process, and something that we've benefited from, our customers especially have benefited from over the years. Even just very recently, we had a 5-year-old Columbus that was purchased here new. The refrigerator went out. It was almost a $6,000 claim because of all the work that had to be done and then the cost of the equipment that needed to be replaced. The customer paid $0 out of pocket to have all that work done, and they still have that lifetime warranty carrying on with them today. Check it out in more detail at lifetimervwarranty.com. It'll bring you to our site and have some FAQs, some videos. But if you have more detailed questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. We're at 417-358-4640, or you can get on midamericarv.com and just request a contact, or even better, come by the store. We can give you some literature, kind of break it down in more detail and answer some questions back and forth for you.